Denis Connerton, fine victory in the end tonight.
Yeah, it was a fantastic response after the Mohill game. You know, we were so disappointed with our performance in that game. Mohill are an outstanding team, as everybody knows, but we had to come into the home of Aughawillan tonight, who are a really, really good team, or today I should say, and never mind tonight. I'm thinking about the last day still on Saturday, but they won championships in 14, 16 and 18, and that really tells you how good this team was today, this Aughawillan team. So for our lads to perform in the manner in which they performed, it was a great boost to us. You know, we have a lot of work to do still, and we're well aware of that, but today is a massive stepping stone for us.
Obviously the 2-day, I suppose, postponement of the match because the weather didn't affect the preparation in the camp.
No, well, some things are outside of your control, and in this country the weather is most certainly outside of our control. You never know what you're going to get. It's very strange to see weather like that on the 1st of August where you'd have to cancel a game. But we just walked away from here. We did a little session in Carrick afterwards, and we just prepared and said, we're going to come here, we really need points. You know, we have performed very poorly in the previous 2 games, and the lockdown hasn't treated us very well, and we had a pile of injuries were piling up. But we got Robert Lowe back in the field this evening. That was a great help to us as well, because he's a very canny player and very experienced, and he was a big help because he's that calming influence up front and that bit of class about him as well. But I must, you really have to praise all those lads for the massive effort in which they put in this evening or this afternoon. It was a fantastic effort by them.
Talk us through the last couple of minutes there, for maybe the 29th, 30th minute through, because concede a penalty when you're 2 points up in the last kick of the game. It's scary for any manager.
It's tough going, you know. Like I'm nearly getting too old for this. For all these, my heart isn't what it used to be, you know. So it was very tough. It was a very soft penalty to give away, but the manner in which, the character which we showed to get up the field, get the equalising point, and then to get that winning goal, it's a testament to the character of the guys, and that'll be a big turning point for these lads. You know, it's going to give them a massive boost. A very young panel of players. We played 9 under-20s against Mohill. It probably was a few too many for us to throw in at the deep end, but there's a lot of good young lads coming through the club, and today will be a big stepping stone for them.
It's a very different St Mary's side than we've seen, as you said, in the first 2 rounds. Going forward, that gives you kind of one handle maybe on a quarter-final spot with the game to come against Ballinamore. Have you looked that far forward down the championship, and are you looking at the other side of the group at all?
No, all you can do, and it's a strange year. It's a pandemic year, so games are coming at you very fast. Nothing has been easy for us. We ended up in the group of death. You know, the first game against St Callans were flying in the game, you know, and then St Mary's manager was involved with them, so it was a tough place for us to have to go. We didn't play well enough. We came off second best on the day, but St Callans were a better team than us. Then Mohill blew us off the park in the second half of the game. You know, it was very difficult to take that defeat, but we responded very well. You know, as Pep Guardiola once famously said, "Don't judge us on the defeat, judge us on the response," and that response was terrific today.
A lot of speculation about your own position during the week. Has that helped galvanise this team together, maybe us against the world kind of spirit?
Well, it's not really. We weren't like that, but it would be very disappointed after the defeat in Carrick. No point saying it wasn't. You know, when you get involved with a project, and when you've been involved with as many projects as I've been over the years, you want to see your fingerprints all over that. And I didn't see them that day. And I was annoyed with that performance, especially when you play in your own backyard. You know, these boys are better than that. You know, and they showed that they're here this evening to come in here. This is one hell of a tough venue to come out of with anything. You know, and we're walking away with 2 points, which are massive points for us.
Ballinamore now next week. What's the thoughts going into that?
Yeah, well, we just after finishing, we know how good they are. You know, they were in the county final last year, and everybody's. I haven't seen them, unfortunately. You know, because the games are all coinciding, so it's very difficult to get a look at the team. We know it's going to be a very tough game. You know, they were capable of beating Mohill. We saw what Mohill did to us. So, you know, it's a tough game. It's going to be a tough game, but you know, this is what the championship's all about. It is the group of death, and we've made this group very difficult for ourselves. So it's up to ourselves to get ourselves out of this tight spot we're in.
Well, a fantastic response tonight. It's really giving you a lifeline. Well done tonight, and best of luck.
Thanks a million.